Hi, I'm Jeff Corey from the Legacy Foundation here at Shell Point, joined today by Michelle Hoover, a CPA, and we're going to talk about some year-end tax planning strategies. So Michelle, thanks for being here today.
It's my pleasure.
Great. This is a time of year when people think about what they're going to do before year-end as far as giving to their favorite charities. And you help people with this planning all the time. Can you tell us a little bit about, what are some of the highlight strategies that you would recommend?
Okay, some of the, with the new tax reform, some residents may not be able to itemize, so charitable giving is still something that I think people are going to give whether or not they get a tax deduction for it.
Right.
But in order for planning purposes, there are some different strategies that residents can still take and still be able to get a tax break for charitable giving. For instance, we have spoke before about this. They can bunch their itemized deductions. So if they give to one charity once throughout the year, what they can do is they can bunch and maybe give the deductions throughout 1 year and then prepay their charitable deductions for the following year.
Sure.
Okay, so that's one way. Some of the other, so the timing of the charitable deductions is very important.
Okay.
Donor advised funds, and these are an investment account that's held for charitable purposes.
Right.
And I know they can talk to many different organizations, the Legacy
Including
Foundation,
us, yeah.
including the Legacy Foundation, but this will allow them to give a lump sum donation, but still be able to, and take the deduction in the current year,
right,
but still be able to advise in the future where they want the funds directed.
Yeah, it's a great plan, and we've helped some people do that. Sort of like having your own foundation and giving when you like.
And giving when you want,
yeah,
and getting the tax benefit up front.
Right.
A charitable gift annuity is another option.
Yeah.
This is you're receiving a upfront charitable tax deduction, and potentially that'll save on capital gains depending on the planning.
Right.
So it's definitely also with estate planning. A charitable gift annuity is a very good way to plan for estate planning.
Right.
And you have guaranteed income. A large percentage of the income that you receive in the future will be tax-free.
Right.
So not all of it will be taxable. And it's really like getting a fixed rate of return without the risk.
Sure.
One of the other charitable, very popular is what we call we call it in our world QCD. It's called a Qualified Charitable Distribution from your IRA.
Yeah, it's been very popular.
Very popular. And this actually has twofold positive effect for tax impact. First of all, in order to be to make a qualified charitable distribution, you have to be 70 and a half, already taking your required minimum distribution. And the deduction, the amount that you want to give to the charity has to come directly from your IRA, from the qualified account.
Right.
So the distribution cannot come to the individual and then they pay the charity. It has to go directly from the IRA to the qualified charity. So that's very important to understand that. As far as the second benefit of this is it's not included, when this is not included in your IRA, it's not included in your adjusted gross income.
Oh, great.
So it makes it, that's where it makes it taxable or non-taxable on page 1 of the 1040.
Wow.
Okay.
So you can use it as your required minimum distribution.
Yep. You can,
up to $100,000?
Up to $100,000 you can use it as your required minimum distribution.
And you can give to any number of charities. Doesn't need to be. You can give
to any number of charities. Talk to your financial advisor. I know that you can give to as many charities as you'd like.
Right.
And I think just to keep it easier on the financial advisor, you want to do some planning there so that we're not gifting monthly.
Well, I was going to say, all these year-end tax planning strategies are best to do in November or early December. Sometimes it takes some time working through the systems with your financial advisors and the charities, so best to plan ahead.
Yeah, definitely. And this is at this time of year, you definitely want to probably contact your financial advisor
before they go off for their vacation.
for their holiday vacation, definitely.
Okay.
Because you want to make sure that it has to take place before December 31st. So you need to make sure you're giving your financial advisor a couple weeks to be able to plan ahead.
Another question, the stock market's done really well, except for recently, we've had some ups and downs. So some people have capital gains built in with their securities in many cases. What are the benefits of giving capital gain property or stocks and securities to charity?
So we call that appreciated capital stock, so appreciated investments. So if you donate the appreciated capital stock, you're not paying the capital gains tax on that.
Okay, so there hasn't been any changes with capital gains
No,
tax
there has
treatment.
not been any changes with the capital gains and gifting of stock to charities.
Okay. Well,
It's
as you mentioned,
big
our
way of planning.
Shell Point residents are very generous, whether there's tax benefits or not. It's a special group of people we have here, and I appreciate you helping our residents in their tax planning as well, Michelle. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So Shell Point, year-end tax planning strategies, some charitable ideas. We hope you'll take advantage of them. And if you'd like some more information, you have a question, please call the Legacy Foundation. We'd be happy to help. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact Michelle Hoover as well. And she does a great job here for our Shell Point residents. Thanks so much for joining us.